good evening one and all. We're here at the Narendra Modi Stadium. You join us for this match between Gujarat and Mumbai. I'm Adam Gilchrist, and with me in the commentary box is Michael Atherton, Mel Jones.
You really had to bowl first here. The pitch is offering next to nothing for the batters.
These two teams always produce some great games as we see some of the key players come out onto the ground. It's a fantastic crowd in today. It's an evenly poised matchup. Let's see what happens first ball. Bolt to get us underway. Nice to see some pace first up. This new ball should give some movement early and make the batter's life difficult. Here we go with the first ball of the match. Nothing better than getting a match started and hearing the sound of leather on willow. Perfectly timed. A lot of pressure coming to the crease. Not had the best of weeks leading up to this game, so I want to show everyone their strength. Can't get that outside the ring field. Nicely fielded out deep on the boundary. Lovely cover drive, but straight to the extra cover fielder. Four runs added in the over. Gujarat are 4 for none.
End of the first, not many runs off it. A good start by the bowlers.
Chahar, the right-arm medium bowler, is coming into the attack from the pavilion end. Drive straight down the ground, mid-on, will collect that one though.
4 runs. They were so still at the crease. Just a slight movement forward. Fabulous shot.
That last ball isn't something you want to repeat of. You don't want to be giving away easy runs. Smacks that away through the gap. Finds the fielder with that shot. Power and precision in that shot.
Well, you sometimes just have to stop and admire batting like that. Gets onto the front foot early, well timed, and 4 runs.
Boundary last ball. What's to come this delivery, I wonder. Glanced away nicely, but fine short, fine leg. Smashed all over the park. I wonder if the captain will stick with them.
was a boundary the moment the ball left the bat. Can't time that any better. Perfection.
Couldn't get it through the field. Huge edge. Just got to follow up that last delivery. Found the edge, but no reward, but putting pressure on the batter. Was quick onto that in the infield. That's the end of the over. One run coming from it. Gujarat, 20 for none. Chaha from the pavilion end. Amazing reflexes, and that's stuck. Great grab. Short fine leg with a brilliant catch. Well done. That was a tough chance.
The trudge back to the pavilion. A disappointing display in the end for someone with such batting skills. This one goes down as a fail.
With the fall of that wicket, the new batter comes charging out to the crease. They're quick to take guard and face up.
It just looks so easy. Gets onto the front foot and eases through the ball. They can just stand and admire that shot.
Don't always mind getting hit for runs. What's important is just focus on getting the next delivery right. Lovely cover drive, but straight to the extra cover fielder. Big edge, where's that going? That's the end of a very good over. Great pressure being placed on the batters here. The right-arm medium bowler is coming into the attack from the Reliance end. Brilliant diving stop. Edge, but it drops safely. 3 runs added in that over. Gujarat 33 for 1. Great shot, could be 4 and a no ball as well.
I think that's called for the front foot. Not by much, but that doesn't matter.
Pandya, I don't think, will be too happy with their bowler at the moment. Power and precision in that shot.
Flashed at it, didn't time it well, but got enough to get it to the boundary.
Yeah, it can be very disheartening seeing good deliveries smacked around. Sometimes, though, you just got to accept it and move on. Doesn't beat the infield. Cuts that off well in the infield. That's the over. Gujarat are 45 for 1. Pandya from the Reliance end. Jacks, the spinner, coming into the attack. Straight to the fielder. Drilled that one away.
Threaded it through brilliantly. All timing on that shot.
I didn't feel there was too much wrong with that last delivery. They just need to keep the ball in the right areas and the rewards will come. Swept away but finds the fielder. Beautiful timing there off the front foot. It's racing away. The fielder out in the deep has some serious work to cut it off.
That showed great skill. Lovely timing. The boundary was the only place that ball was heading.
Does very well to quickly get across to this one. End of the over. 8 off it. Gujarat are 53 for 1. This bowler knows how to give the ball an almighty tweak. Let's see how they go. Drive straight down the ground. Mid-on will collect that one though.
Well, what a lovely shot. It flew to the boundary. That's clearly not the type of delivery to be bowling here.
Santner shouldn't be too worried about that last ball. They've got them playing their shots. Just need to tighten their areas now. It's a full toss and worked off the pads nicely. Could well be 4.
You can't fault the bowling. Sometimes your opponent is just too good. Wonderful front foot shot, and there was no point chasing that.
Super batting at the moment. Back-to-back boundaries, putting the pressure right on the bowler. They've got to respond. Oh, that's a cracking shot. That's going to be 6. It's going way back into the crowd there.
Well, enough leverage there to get a good swing of the arms under it to get it over the rope.
Butler has gotten the big shot away this over. Now they can focus on playing the next ball on its merits. Chance. Gone. Great reflexes. Oh, wow. Brilliant reactions, and what a catch.
This innings just cut short before it really flourished. It really looked like it'd be moving on to a big, big score, but not to be.
Now, great opportunity to prove the critics wrong. Certainly needs to build an innings for the team. Nice shot, but straight to gully. Edge, amazing delivery. 14 runs added there. Gujarat, a 67 for 2. Going with spin now. Collects that one, simple as you like inside the ring.
You can't fault the bowling. Sometimes your opponent is just too good. Wonderful front foot shot. There was no point chasing that.
Getting nicely settled at the crease now. Would have to be very happy with that last shot. Great shot, through the gap.
That is a masterclass of batting. Reads the length, gets forward and dispatches that to the boundary.
Good contest here at the moment. 4 off the last ball. It'll be interesting to see how the bowler can respond. Massive outside edge. $11 runs added there. Gujarat, a 78 for 2. Santner from the pavilion end.
Sudarshan watched it closely and let that go through to the keeper. Not many fielders left in the circle. The captain going very defensive.
Straight drive, mid-off will cut that one off. This could be out. Caught. It's one of the easiest catches you'll see. Oh, great work. Held their nerve while the ball was in the air, and they've taken a good catch.
A great innings coming to an end. Brilliant scoring. It was a very entertaining performance, but have to head back to the pavilion.
The field will come up now, you'd think. Pressure should be on as the new batter strides to the middle. They'll be looking for another quick wicket. Glanced away nicely, but fine short, fine leg. Can't get that outside the ring field. Onto that early, that could be 4. 6 runs added in the over. Gujarat are 84 for 3.
Ers on the side of bowling slightly fuller, and they've been put away. How will he reply?
Nice shot, just a flick off the pads.
Caressed that nicely through the gap to the boundary.
Just need to keep it simple. Line and length, around about off stump. That'll force a mistake.
Right there.
There'll be runs here. 5 runs added there. Gujarat are 89 for 3.
They've got busy working the ball around and hitting boundaries in between. It's a good setup for a strong finish.
Knocks them over. First ball of the over.
As they head back to the pavilion, they'll be wishing they went about this innings a little differently. Not too much to speak of on the scoreboard.
And with that wicket, we'll see a change out in the middle. The task here will be that of support and getting themselves settled into their innings. Power and precision in that shot.
That is a masterclass of batting. Reads the length, gets forward, dispatches it to the boundary.
Always difficult to focus after what happened last ball, but you just got to stay positive and believe the wicket's going to come. Nearly gets the edge. Santner with a great delivery there. Square cut, finds point, no run. Beautiful timing there off the front foot. It's racing away. The fielder out in the deep has some serious work to cut it off.
Quickly into position, and a very successful sweep brought that boundary.
End of the over. 9 runs coming from it. Gujarat are 98 for 4. Couldn't get it through the field. Magical shot into the vacant fine leg position, and I do not think anyone's going to stop that.
You just can't hit it any better than that. Beautiful shot. No chance at all for the fielders.
Boundary last delivery. Is that the sign they're trying to push the run rate? Six runs added in that over. Gujarat are 104 for 4.
Been some really good overs strung together. They've taken some risks, along with some good running. A very good total is on the way.
Santner from the pavilion end. Goes over the top with that shot.
Well, you can't fault that shot. Nicely played, and it was 4 runs all the way.
Tried something a bit different last delivery, and the captain shouldn't mind that too much. If they get it right, they just might get that wicket. Finds the fielder with that shot. Oh, my word, that is huge. Middle, that's a monster of a shot.
Well, that was just textbook. Finds the space and power to lift that ball over the top, and it just keeps going.
The last one helped the scoring rate, making their intentions for this innings. Well timed, but there's a fielder out there. Out. Good catch. In the air, and cover takes an easy catch.
Starting to get interesting now. That's the 5th wicket, and a very frustrated person is heading back to the pavilion.
Coming to the wicket, they'll be looking to play within the V early and expand as they get settled. Lovely cover drive, straight to the extra cover fielder. That's a strong appeal. What's the umpire's decision?
Really getting into the tail enders now. 6th wicket gone. There's not a lot left in this lineup.
New batter comes to the crease. Never an easy time to come into bat after the fall of a wicket. Was quick onto that in the infield. Straight drive, mid-off will cut that one off. End of the over, none from it. It's not easy to bat on this pitch by the looks of it, so they have to keep their heads. A new bowler is coming into the attack. Head over the ball, great shot. That's racing away. Drilled that one away. Needs to be on target. Great shot through the gap.
You can't hit the ball much better than that. Timed it to perfection.
Don't always mind getting hit for runs. What's important is just focus on getting the next delivery right. Mumbai needs this sort of rhythm to be maintained. A good over. Bolt, the left-arm medium bowler, is coming into the attack from the Reliance end. Doesn't beat the infield. Mumbai with a massive shout. Yeah, the keeper's really gone up, as do the surrounding fielders. They seem convinced. Could be a review coming up.
Now, I didn't pick up on anything there. Very close to the bat, though. Was there a bat on it? The fielders think there was. This could be trouble.
Yeah, great decision by the umpire. Challenge wasn't successful. Beats the outside edge. Good bowling there. Two straight. It's just been helped on its way for a maximum. Fine shot there.
Hit that so hard. Pressed forward, got the body shape right and launched it. One for the textbook.
This delivery just needs to be pitched up on a length. Too short, and you're going to get punished on this pitch. Brilliant shot. That's one for the crowd.
That's just a brilliantly aggressive shot. Gets onto the front foot and it's flown over the boundary.
End of the over. 12 runs coming from it. Gujarat are 133 for 6. Winds up but misses. Looks like they went a bit too early on that shot. Lovely cover drive, straight to the extra cover fielder. Cuts that off well in the infield. Nicely fielded out deep on the boundary.
That's a great catch. Needed a big stretch to prevent any runs.
Onto that early, that could be 4. End of the over. 9 runs coming from it. Gujarat are 142 for 6.
Nothing really wrong with that ball. Got onto the front foot and found the gap to get that one to the boundary.
Bolt from the Reliance end. That's been smacked away. Fielders will not stop that one.
It just looks so easy. Gets onto the front foot and eases through the ball. They can just stand and admire that shot.
I didn't feel there was too much wrong with that last delivery. They just need to keep the ball in the right areas and the rewards will come.
Going with a more defensive field choice.
Straight to the fielder. They've gone up here. Bowler seems convinced it was a good shout. It was definitely close.
Pitch is in line with the stumps.
Pandya saw how confident the keeper was and that trust netted them a wicket.
Well, the end of a productive innings. It didn't quite ignite into fireworks as we would have hoped, but still solid work.
It's a long way to walk out there just to turn around and walk straight back. They'll just want to get this first run behind them and then push on. Ticking the scoreboard over really nicely at the moment. Collects that one, simple as you like, inside the ring. 7 runs added there. Gujarat are 149 for 7. Final over in this innings. Gone. Good catch on the boundary. Super catch.
Well, this is a fantastic wicket. Kept the runs down, really didn't get settled and looked to be in trouble for most of the knock.
And with that wicket, the new batter will mark centre. Just needs to rotate the strike early on as they get settled into their innings. Straight drive, mid-off will cut that one off. Goes over the top with that shot. Does very well to quickly get across to this one. A direct hit and this could be gone. The whole team's gone up here. What's the umpire going to say?
That's number 9 down. The bowling's been good so far. The 10th shouldn't be too long in coming, you'd think.
Yeah, big opportunity. They've worked really hard in recent weeks. They should have the confidence to build an innings and get a big score on the board. Can't get that outside the ring field. And that's the end of the innings. Gujarat have set a target of 152 runs. The openers are coming out. It's a very gettable total. They just need to get off to a good start and not give anything silly away. It's the silly stuff that could give the bowlers a sniff in this match.
Siraj coming in.
Oh, swings and misses on the first ball of the innings.
A little bit of wobble on that ball. It's safely taken by the keeper. Not enough on it to entice a shot, though.
Beats the field with a great shot.
A poor delivery, and you don't pass up chances like that. Crashed away for 4.
Getting nicely settled at the crease now. Would have to be very happy with that last shot. Wow, that's missed the lot. A new batter always likes to feel bat on ball as they bring a bit of nervous energy to the wicket. Beautiful timing there off the front foot. It's racing away. The fielder out in the deep has some serious work to cut it off.
That is a masterclass of batting. Reads the length, gets forward, dispatches it to the boundary.
The right-arm pace bowler is coming into the attack from the pavilion end. Misses everything. Huge shot. That's a massive shot, just incredible.
Well, that ball has been hit. It's flown into the crowd. To get that much power coming forward onto the front foot is just ridiculous. Might look to go big again here.
Rohit drills that one away. That'll be 4 more to the tally.
You can't fault the bowling. Sometimes your opponent is just too good. Wonderful front foot shot, and there was no point chasing that. Will it be 3 boundaries in a row?
Too good. That is huge.
Well, that's a waste of a delivery. Absolutely no trouble getting onto it and dispatching it for 6.
Do they go full? Do they go short? A lot to ponder this delivery after the boundary. Well, now that could be out of the ground. That's a tremendous shot, just sailed away.
Well, these are crucial deliveries. 12 from 2 balls, and maybe there's a bit of a momentum shift.
Boundary last ball. What's to come this delivery? I wonder. Smacks that away through the gap.
They picked the slower ball right away. Wasn't a bad delivery, but dispatched to the boundary with ease.
Well, that was a struggle, getting smacked all over the park.
Well, couldn't have asked for a better start to the power play and the run chase. Exactly what they needed.
Siraj from the Reliance end. No, no, no. Terrible shot. Oh, that's been heaved away and punished over the rope. That's a brute of a maximum.
Just a little bit of room given and the power was immense. That's flown over the boundary.
That last ball isn't something you want to repeat of. You don't want to be giving away easy runs. Nearly gets the edge. Siraj with a great delivery there. Perfect, right out of the middle and bludgeons that one to the boundary.
You just can't hit it any better than that. Beautiful shot. No chance at all for the fielders.
Good contest here at the moment. 4 off the last ball. It'll be interesting to see how the bowler can respond. It sounded good. It sounded really good. That's a maximum. It's gone 12 deep into the crowd.
Well, that's what you pay your entrance money for. It's flown into the crowd. A brilliant shot off the front foot. No need to move.
Gill, I don't think, will be too happy with their bowler at the moment. Couldn't get it through the field. Lovely cover drive, straight to the extra cover fielder. Needs to be on target. End of the over, and what a beauty it was. Say what you want about the bowling, but you still have to hit them. Majestic batting.
At the end of the third, they've had a massive start, ahead of the required run rate now. Need to keep going, though.
Brilliant shot. That's one for the crowd.
Showing that they mean business this innings. Barely seem to have got going and they're hitting sixes.
The last one helped the scoring rate, making their intentions for this innings. Gets that away.
Too much width, really. They're only asking for that to be hammered into the stands, and that is exactly what's happened.
It has been a great over so far. 2 boundaries from it. The runs are flowing very easily now. Drive straight down the ground. Mid-on will collect that one, though.
Now that's a difficult shot to get right. Straight back at the bowler with a lot of pace, and the covering fielder had no chance.
Yeah, it can be very disheartening seeing good deliveries smacked around. Sometimes, though, you just got to accept it and move on. Down the ground, lovely shot. Mid-off chasing. Well, that could be 4.
That races away to the boundary. A beautiful shot off the front foot. Just textbook stuff.
Just need to keep it simple. Line and length. Roundabout off stump. That'll force a mistake. Gorgeous cover drive. Nothing to stop that.
Pierced the gap wonderfully on the offside at cover.
Can't afford to go too full again. It does help to switch up your deliveries just to keep them guessing. Goes through it. It's high in the air. Fielder coming around, but it looks like it'll carry.
That showed great skill. Lovely timing. The boundary was the only place that ball was heading.
That's the end of the over. Just magical batting. Nothing the bowler can do other than watch the ball go all over the ground.
4 overs down, and we're seeing a feverish appetite for boundaries from these batters. They're up above the run rate at the moment, looking very good.
Krishna coming into the attack from the Reliance end. Great shot.
Well, that was just textbook. Finds the space and power to lift that ball over the top, and it just keeps going.
Don't need to do anything special. Line and length is the key here. Oh, my, that's just flown off the middle.
Well, that's just timed brilliantly. Moves closer to 50. Going to need something special to get the wicket.
Always difficult to focus after what happened last ball, but you just got to stay positive and believe the wicket's going to come. That's gone for 6. That is a huge one. Rohit wants plenty from these bowlers.
Well, enough leverage there to get a good swing of the arms under it to get it over the rope. A good innings, that's 50. A simple raise of the bats. Thumbs up to their batting partner, and they're ready to go again.
Huge shot. That's a massive shot, just incredible.
And another one. It's raining sixes now.
Krishna shouldn't be too worried about that last ball. They've got them playing their shots. Just need to tighten their areas now. Gone aerial with that one. It'll land safe. Might not be 4.
You give that much width and you are asking for trouble. That was so well timed, it flew over the boundary.
End of a high-scoring over. Beautiful batting. After hitting the boundary that many times, there's high confidence out in the middle.
End of the 5th, and the bowlers have been getting some stick. The field will spread out soon, so they might look to bowl to more defensive fields.
Right-arm fast bowler is coming into the attack from the pavilion end. Straight drive, mid-off, will cut that one off.
A very professional innings this. Passes 50 and certainly be looking to push on.
And what a strike that is, right into the slot. Great timing and balance. It'll be at maximum.
Just missed the line. Not the worst delivery, but that was dispatched with interest. Everyone just watch that in awe.
I'd like to see them just aim for the top of off now. As a bowler, you've got to make them play on your terms. Brilliant shot there.
Pushed onto the front foot and presented the full face of the bat.
This delivery just needs to be pitched up on a length. Too short, and you're going to get punished on this pitch. Oh, whack. Pick the bones out of that. It's gone for a maximum.
That's what you pay the entrance money for. It's flown into the crowd. A brilliant shot off the front foot. No need to move.
Oh, now then, that's high in the air. Batters should get a few here.
That was even better. Decided to go for it again. Same result, consecutive sixes.
Rohit has gotten the big shot away this over. Now they can focus on playing the next ball on its merits. Oh, my word, that is huge. Middle, that's a monster of a shot.
Extra width gives them a free swing at the ball. Gone a long way back.
End of the over, and what a beauty it was. Say what you want about the bowling, but you still have to hit them. Majestic batting. The right armour is coming on to bowl from the Reliance end.
That's just a brilliantly aggressive shot. Gets onto the front foot and it's flown over the boundary.
I didn't feel there was too much wrong with that last delivery. They just need to keep the ball in the right areas and the rewards will come. Winds up but misses. Looks like they went a bit too early on that shot.
Just 2 to win.
Onto the front foot, super shot, should be 4.
Ers on the side of bowling slightly fuller and they've been put away.
Thank you very much for joining us. Please remember to drive responsibly on your way home.
That was one of the easiest wins at this level of cricket you are likely to witness. A class above.
Well, that was a very one-sided contest. The result was never really in doubt at all. Hope you enjoyed the coverage. See you again soon.